Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Comic Arena.
With the new Spider-Man movie right around the corner, we at the Comic Arena decided to take a look at top 10 strongest Spider-Man versions throughout the Marvel history. Spider-Man is one of Marvel's most popular superheroes and one of the most recognized pop culture icons in the world. The friendly neighborhood web slinger has a ton of movies, series, spin-off comic books, and superhero video games on his portfolio. Even those who are not fans of comic books recognize the character due to his widespread appearances. At number 10, we have Spider-Wolf. Spider-Wolf is an alternate version of Spider-Man hailing from Earth 13,989. This enigmatic Marvel character made his first and only in Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 3, number 11. While this character's run is short-lived, the extent of the powers that he exhibited during his single outing is already impressive. While not much is known about this character's origins, his powers are essentially the same as Spider-Man from Earth 616, the classic Spider-Man everyone knows and loves, only added with the ability to transform into a werewolf. This gives him even more strength and agility than he already has. At number 9, we have Patton Parnell. Patton Parnell is a very disturbing version of the child-friendly web slinger everyone is familiar with. Instead of having the optimistic, witty, and selfless personality of the classic Spider-Man, this character is depressing, sociopathic, and ruthless. His powers are also considerably different from that of Peter Parker's. Instead of the character's standard abilities, this character transforms into a hideous 8-limbed creature with 8 eyes. His webbing is organic, and he can implant spiders into people just by biting them. At number 8, we have Spider from Earth 15. This version of Spider-Man is the character one gets when they combine Peter Parker, Carnage, and Deadpool into one. Unlike the righteous and noble Peter Parker, the Peter Parker of Earth 15 is a sociopathic mass murderer who was sentenced to 67 consecutive life sentences for his heinous crimes. At number 7, we have Miles Morales. Miles Morales is perhaps the second most popular iteration of the Spider-Man character next to Peter Parker. Like Peter, he already has a solo animated movie and video game. He made his appearance in the Ultimate run of the Marvel Comics until his universe eventually merged with Earth 616. Aside from sharing almost every moral ground as Peter Parker's, they also share almost the exact same abilities. However, Miles has unique abilities that Peter doesn't, like his bioelectrokinesis and his ability to turn invisible. At number 6, we have Peter Parker, Earth 92100. In Earth 92100, Peter Parker engineers a potion that's supposed to eliminate his powers. Instead, the potion caused him to grow 4 extra arms, 2 on each side. Peter frantically tries to find a cure, opting for help from Dr. Connors, Professor X, and Reed Richards, all to no avail. At one point, Peter encountered and fought against Dr. Octopus. It is during this encounter Peter embraced his extra limbs, seeing how beneficial they are in a fight. It is also because of his extra limbs that Peter managed to save his Gwen Stacy from the Green Goblin. At number 5, we have Spider-Man 2099. Another person wears the Spider-Man mantle in 2099. This person is Miguel O'Hara. Miguel is a geneticist who gains spider powers after imbuing himself with 50% spider DNA. His abilities and strengths are similar to that of 616 Spider-Man, with new extra additions. Aside from having superhuman strength, speed, reflexes, stamina, and agility, Miguel also has talons and fangs which immobilize enemies. His webs are also organic, unlike the original Spider-Man. At number 4, we have Ghost Spider. In Earth 11638, Uncle Ben never died. Instead, he helped train Peter when he gained his spider powers. This Peter is initially far from heroic. He used his resources to create a machine that brings in other Spider-Men from other universes and absorbs their powers to make him stronger. This eventually caused him to have a run-in with Peter Parker from Earth 616. 616 Peter managed to persuade the other Peter that his actions weren't heroic. However, before they reached a conclusion, the alternate Peter got his powers sucked in by the machine. They put him into a coma, and his spirit got trapped in hell. He eventually got out with the help of Dr. Banner, who is this universe's Sorcerer Supreme, who did so by infusing Peter with the spirits and powers of the damned. Peter woke up having the powers of the Ghost Rider. At number 3, we have Peter Parker. Peter Parker from Earth 616 is the classic and original Spider-Man. Everyone already knows this character's backstory. He gained his powers after being bit by a radioactive spider while at a science exhibit. He then learns the value of responsibility after his uncle's death. Spider-Man is the heart of New York. He is one of the most beloved superheroes amongst fans and peers alike due to his nobility, courage, and strength. He may not be the most powerful version of the character, but his feats and accomplishments through sheer will alone make him one of the most powerful and pure versions of the Spider-Man persona. At number 2, we have Spider-Hulk. In the Immortal Hulk Great Power series, readers are introduced to one of the most bizarre and powerful versions of the Spider-Man character, Spider-Hulk. This character is born after Bruce Banner becomes freed of the Hulk. Ever the immortal, the Hulk finds a new host, Peter Parker. This gives Peter the power of the Hulk, on top of his spider powers. Spider-Hulk is essentially a fusion between the Spider-Man and Hulk characters. While normal, Peter maintains his spider powers. However, when he gets angry, he gets transformed into a green, powerful, mindless brute. At number 1, we have Cosmic Spider-Man. Cosmic Spider-Man is undoubtedly the most powerful variation of the character. In the Acts of Vengeance storyline, Peter absorbs a mysterious power known as the Enigma Force. This gives him unspeakable powers, and earning him the title of Captain Universe, the physical form of the unipower, energy believed to be the manifestation of the universe itself. Cosmic Spider-Man is so powerful that he was strong enough to punch the Grey Hulk into orbit. After becoming Captain Universe, Spider-Man gained a plethora of extraordinary abilities only exhibited by the most powerful beings in Marvel Comics. He became virtually invulnerable. He gained the ability to manipulate matter. His spider senses reached cosmic proportions. He gained the power of flight and can travel 99% of the speed of light, among so many others. While Peter from Earth 616 eventually lost the Captain Universe title, the Spider-Man from Earth 91110 kept his powers a bit longer. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Here is a similar video.